G'day everybody, welcome back to a brand new video here on the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be recapping the legendary career of Scott Pendlebury. Now enough wasting your time, let's get straight into it. In the 2005 AFL draft period, Scott Pendlebury was drafted at pick 5 to the Collingwood Magpies, but didn't play his first game of professional AFL football until a year later in 2006 against the Brisbane Lions. In 2007, Scott Pendlebury was announced as the winner of the AFL-CA Best Young Player. In 2008, Pendlebury was voted into the Collingwood Magpies leadership group as the vice captain of the Collingwood Football Club. In Scott Pendlebury's career, he's had many good games, but one key game was back in 2009, his career best game where he racked up 39 total disposals. In 2010, Scott Pendlebury played his 100th career game against the Geelong Cats at the MCG, and the Pies got the job done by 41 points. In that same season, he took on the Essendon Bombers on Anzac Day and was given the Anzac Day medal on that same day. In the 2010 season, Scott Pendlebury was able to play in an AFL Grand Final and was able to secure not only the win, but also a Norm Smith medal around his neck. During that Grand Final, Scott Pendlebury was able to rack up 29 disposals, 7 marks, and of course, 11 tackles. And at the end of that year, Scott Pendlebury was given the opportunity to make the All-Australian side for the first time in his career. The next year, Collingwood took on the Essendon Bombers in the Anzac Day clash, and he was able to win the Anzac Day medal for the second time in a row. In 2011, Scott Pendlebury was a contender for the Brownlow medal, but he saw his teammate Dane Swan win that award. But luckily for him, he did actually finish 4th place in that Brownlow medal, with him having a total of 24 votes. He also kicked 24 goals in that season, which is the most goals he's been able to kick in a total season. In that same year, Scott Pendlebury won the Copeland Trophy for the Collingwood Football Club of 2011. And not only that, but he was able to make the All-Australian side for the second time in a row. And if you think it stopped there, it sure didn't, because the very next year, Scott Pendlebury made the All-Australian side for the 3rd time in a row. And was also declared the AFL-CA Champion Player of the Year. Pendles won the Copeland Trophy that year and the year after. Ahead of the 2014 AFL season, Scott Pendlebury was announced to be the captain of the Collingwood Football Club and made the All-Australian side for the 5th year in a row. And to top that off, Scott Pendlebury won the Lou Richards medal in that same year. In the 2015 AFL season, he played his 200th career game against the Gold Coast Suns and was lucky enough to secure the win by 69 points. And Scott Pendlebury locked in another 2 Copeland Trophy wins during the 2015 season and the 2016 season. Scott Pendlebury was on track to play the entire 2017 season, but unfortunately received a finger injury in the round 17 clash and didn't return for the rest of the season. In 2018, Scott Pendlebury was on his way to win his 2nd premiership, this time against the West Coast Eagles. And although this game did end in a Collingwood loss, Scott Pendlebury was able to rack up 20 disposals in a losing grand final. In 2019, Pendlebury was able to play another career milestone against the Geelong Cats. This time was his 300th game, and he won the game by 10 points. This was also the most recent season Scott Pendlebury won the Anzac Day medal, and he's not won ever since. And for the 6th time in his career, Scott Pendlebury was able to make the All-Australian side yet again. Next season, Pendlebury broke the record for most games as a Collingwood player. And the following year, 2020 and 2022, Scott Pendlebury was declared the AFL-PA Best Captain of the Year. And Pendlebury's most recent game milestone being against the Adelaide Crows at the Adelaide Oval in 2022 season for his 350th game. And Collingwood were only just able to get over the line by 5 points in that game. After that season, Scott Pendlebury announced that he would step down from being the captain of the Collingwood Football Club and hoped someone else would carry on his legacy. In the 2023 AFL season, Scott Pendlebury won his 2nd AFL premiership of his career, this time against the Brisbane Lions. In that game, he racked up 24 disposals, he kicked 1 goal, his first goal in an AFL Grand Final, and he took 5 marks. On Anzac Day 2024, he was not able to secure the Anzac Day medal that year, but he was able to secure his 10,000th AFL career disposal. And now, the present day. At the age of 36, Scott Pendlebury is on track to play his 400th career game against the Carlton Blues this Saturday night, and recently announced that he will be signing on to play in the next year's season in 2025. And if Pendlebury decides to sign on the year after in the 2026 season, there's a chance that he breaks the all-time AFL record for the most games. Alrighty, now this video does have to come to an end, but if you guys did enjoy this video, could you please show me that by liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and of course hitting that notification bell so you can be notified when a new video is coming out. And also leave a comment below if you guys would like to see more content like this on the channel, and leave suggestions of what player I should do next. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.